Now that we have our packages downloaded, the first package we want to install is the Java Development Kit. So we double click on the JDK to install. The version that I'm using is Java 8. I'll select Next. I'm going to select the default packages and then install them. Select Next. We'll go through the installing process here and hit Close. The next thing we want to do is install the Android Studio bundle. It contains not just the Android Studio package, but also the Android SDK, the virtual machine, and the Intel optimization package. Select Run here. The first real Android Studio prompt we have is the Welcome dialog. Select Next. And there are the packages I was referring to: Android Studio, the Android SDK, the Android Virtual Device, and then the performance package for Intel. I want to install all of these, so I will just select Next, select I agree again. The default paths are fine for me. You can change them if you wish, but the first path here is the installation path for Android Studio itself. The second path, its default there, is fine with me also. For my machine, it's identified that my computer can take advantage of the Intel optimization package. It's a hardware accelerated manager for x86 processors. And in my case, I can take advantage of that. My emulator will run much faster. And I want to use it, and I want to configure it correctly. It's recommending to use 2 gigabytes of RAM for that manager. That's fine. So I will select Next. The next I have is for the Start menu folder. So I will keep that the same. Click Next. You'll notice Start Android Studio is checked. When we click Finish, Android Studio should start up automatically. Let's shrink down this window so we can see. It's noticing that the SDK tools need to be updated, so it's doing that too. Now you can see that the install is finished. It displays the items that were installed, the location, the platform tools, and so forth. Okay, that's it for installing the Java Development Kit and the Android Studio packages. In our next section, we will focus on highlights of Android Studio and why it's so cool.